Yeah, that's true. Whoops, I just turned the volume
Are you
down.
doing downloading it again?
Nope. We are live now.
Right? Yep.
Okay, man, I'm gonna back out of this YouTube channel. I mean, my Yahoo back here.
We are back on YouTube part 2 because Bob's trying to show Facebook Live with us and accidentally pressed the turn off button. So,
Yep.
so we're back on
What happened
YouTube.
to you? I lost the other guy.
So you're trying to get back on there again, huh?
No, we're back on, Gary.
I'm back on there?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
I
lost
yeah.
my buddy. We were Facebook. Oh, I must have shut him off. I didn't realize to shut him off.
Yep, microphone's still working. So yeah. So we're live again. Sorry, everybody.
Yep.
So
Gary's face.
oh, JC, when are you going back on the Howard Stern show?
I don't know till they
when they call
me.
us, Gary.
I don't, huh?
When they call us.
When they call it, I don't know.
So I guess anytime, I guess.
Huh?
Whenever they call.
Yep. Whenever they
When
call.
they call, we're gone.
All right, 3 people are watching right now.
Huh?
Wave to the 3 people who are watching. So yeah, ask Gary any questions or Bob questions, or if you even want to ask me questions, that's fine.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are up till 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get this to come up, huh?
Who's Bob? The guy behind us.
Yeah, but yeah.
Bob's the one that traveled with Gary across the country.
Yep.
Right back here. The one got the long hair, looks like a hippie.
So Gary, you traveled a lot, right?
Yep.
What's the farthest place you ever traveled?
New York.
New York,
New
really?
York.
Oh, his babysitter.
Huh?
They're calling Bob your babysitter.
Ah.
That's what they said it did.
Well,
A
that's
babysitter.
Daniel Christopher.
That's your new name. That's your new name now, Bob. Babysitter.
But the thing is, Gary, if he's your babysitter, that means you have to pay Bob.
No, I'm not paying shit.
Well, if he's the babysitter, you're saying that's his new name. That means you have to pay him.
No, we gotta go. We gotta go do your show and get money for it. Yep.
So New York is the farthest place you ever. Gary, did you ever beat up Kennedy Fishman?
Right?
Beat up Kennedy. Oh wait, all the money you can make from Burgerville, you can't give Bob a few bucks.
I don't make that.
He doesn't give me a dime.
Nope.
He's a tight. He'll give it to the women, but he won't give it to me.
Okay, Tony asked, did you ever beat up Kenny Fishman?
No.
Nope, never did. How come?
I don't know.
Laurie, I don't know if
I'm about back to crazy.
Just didn't feel like it? Just didn't feel like it?
Huh?
You just didn't feel like it?
Do what?
You just didn't feel like beating up Kenny Fishman?
Nope.
Okay. Could you beat him up?
I don't know. James got a hold of you.
Nope.
He still says no, Tony. Actually, it's kind of funny right now. Like, you work at Burgerville, right?
Right.
How long you been working there, Gary?
Huh?
How long you been working for Burgerville?
Probably 14 or 15 years.
Dang.
Now you ask him. Now you guys ask him. How long you work at McDonald's now? Ask him.
I've been working for McDonald's for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Gary could mop the floor with Kenny.
Right?
Tony says you could mop the floor with Kenny.
Mop what?
You could beat him up.
Mop?
It's a fighting way to say it.
You get your cabinet up yet, Bob?
What?
You get your cabinet up yet?
Yeah.
Huh?
Did I what?
Your cabinet.
I'm trying to answer Laurie about Daniel's wreck.
Who?
Talking to Laurie about Daniel's wreck.
Megan,
Lori.
Lori and Megan.
Lori.
Lori. Lori. Is your phone shut up?
Oh, you're back on here again.
Yep.
Oh. JC says, are you still a virgin?
Do what?
A virgin.
No. Stop that shit. I ain't no goddamn virgin. Thank you. I'm not gonna admit it. I ain't no fucking virgin, you dummy.
Well, look who the driver was. That explains everything.
And I admit it. I ain't no goddamn virgin. What's the matter with you people?
You're not a
Pull
what?
your head out of your mouth.
Virgin.
Yeah.
Shut up, Bob. I didn't ask you. Shut the fuck up. I didn't ask you 2 cents, you dummy.
Bob, the babysitter, is that true? JC's trying to ask Bob, is it true that you are a virgin?
I am
Yes.
not.
Yes.
Bullshit. Fuck you, Bob. I ain't no goddamn virgin.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, nothing wrong, Bob.
More women, if you're a virgin, more women want you.
Fuck that shit. I ain't no goddamn virgin. Are you a virgin?
No.
No.
When was the other woman?
I am not.
I'm not either. Bob is. John.
And it almost cost.
John was sitting with a big grin on his face. Did I get you on that one, John? Did I? I
wait,
did.
Gary, did you pre-order Stern's book yet?
Do what?
Howard
Yeah,
Stern's
they
new book.
did.
No.
They're all back in Albany somewhere, I guess.
Nope, he didn't. Unfortunately.
Have you?
Nope. Didn't even know he made one.
Huh?
I didn't know he made one.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
You want Bob to get you one?
No, that's okay. I'll look it up myself.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's showing the book.
JC says, I forgot you can't read. Laugh
Nope.
out loud.
Nope, I
That's
can't.
right. That's what we have to read to him. Gary can read. He just doesn't want to.
Right.
Well, there, the truth comes out, John. See? How did we get 2 cameras on before, Josh? I don't understand that.
I don't remember either.
How many people we got in here?
We got 5 people watching.
5 people? Is that all?
Huh?
We
Tell
can go
those
like that.
5 people, type in the room and tell us where they're at.
Right.
Where are all you guys from?
Where you guys from? A town? What state?
Where are you from, Gary?
I'm from Morgan.
Same here.
I know you're from Morgan, too. Yep.
Mhm.
See? You can say the West Coast of Oregon. There you go. Now, look at this.
Tony Gee.
Lucky they
Oh,
can
wait.
rent a car nowadays with their driving.
Benton
records.
King says, give him a pop-up book or a Playboy or something.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Tony says, is where I'm from.
Is that your phone, Josh?
No. Tony says,
Oh, Tony.
is from
What's up, man?
where.
Someone just came on here, see?
What do you mean? What
With the
happened?
picture. I did.
What do you mean, what
Yeah.
happened?
Tony says, is where. Oh,
We're on
wait.
YouTube.
JC says he
Click on
is
his wall.
from
Just click on it.
California.
Huh?
JC says
Got
he's
his
from
face on the wall.
California.
Yeah, Tony is.
No.
We're
JC.
trying a new
JC?
window. We're trying a new idea.
JC.
See if it works.
He's from California.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Ben King says he's from Dallas right
Dallas,
now.
Oregon, Bob.
Dallas,
Yeah.
Oregon, or Dallas, Texas?
Yeah, Dallas,
Yeah.
Texas. Dallas, Texas. I'm sweating.
You never got it?
I'm from the Tony Geeky
Well, I said it.
show.
Huh?
Tony says, I'm from the Tony Gigi show.
You are?
No, not me. Tony said
Oh,
that.
Tony said that?
Yeah.
They got over 1,000. They got over 1,000.
How's your brother Barry?
I don't have no brothers. Click on that, Josh.
Click on it.
He was telling James he shouldn't have gone.
Oregon. Oh, he's from Dallas, Oregon.
Dallas, Oregon. I'll find that from here.
What was it? What did the show thing say? You just clicked on. What's that do, Josh?
It shows like a hidden message to see if it's like, do you want this? Because it could be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, click on Facebook. Gary's Facebook.
Oh,
And you'll see a YouTube link and just click on it.
yeah. It's on. Ben King says, say
Go to
it.
Gary's normal Facebook page.
Hang on, Ben.
And click up right at the top of the picture. Just click on the little deal that says more. And there'll be a big long that says YouTube. And click on it and it should go there.
Click on what?
Click on your YouTube channel so they can see that you're live with us.
Ooh.
You get it? Or who's in there now? Someone just came in. Someone just wrote something at the bottom.
Oh, Ben King says, say it. And he says, laugh out loud.
Oh, that's Benny King.
We got sound coming up on the bottom.
Oh, that's just a microphone.
Huh?
That's showing that our microphone's
buddy?
working.
The what?
The microphone's working.
Yep, it's working. Yep. We got a microphone, Bob.
Okay, you just click on his picture then.
We got a
Click on
microphone.
the picture of it.
We got a mic at the bottom.
JC says,
All you
how
have to
much
is the
do
picture,
you
the new picture they
charge?
put up of Gary. Just click on the
Right.
picture. It'll take you right to his YouTube.
How much do you change or charge for appearance?
You don't see.
You what?
Hang on.
Go to Gary Loudermilk then. Go to Gary Loudermilk and then click on it there.
Come in this room.
It's on his Facebook wall.
Yes.
It's on his Facebook wall, Josh. I mean,
Yes. It's on my wall. That box was mine.
hang on a minute, Gary.
Get him in here.
Try to find. Just go to his Facebook like normal, like you usually would to Facebook. And then there's a brand
Can
new
you
picture
go
of
back
him right there in the
Facebook?
middle with right
Yeah.
above.
It's
Just
on
click
your,
on the picture.
it's on
It'll
your,
take you
it's
right
on
to
your
YouTube.
Facebook.
I know, but just go in there and tell him come in this room. Bob's still
Are you on
talking
the
about
main
his
wall?
phone, but he can get in there as quick as he can.
Go to the main Gary the Loudermilk
Yes.
wall on Facebook.
He's already on there, Bob.
Not
George is doing it.
Ed's not on there. Ed's not in there yet.
He's
Type
already.
in Gary Loudermilk search.
Yes.
How much do you for appearance? Like
What?
Depends on where we got to go and who's paying the bill
what Bob said.
and what we got to do. You find it, John? Ed? I said Ed. And I just click on it.
Click on
And a
it.
lot of can go there, and then you can just type something in and say, "Hey, Gary."
Yep. You got to
And it
download
opens
it.
up. You're breaking up, Ed. You gotta talk louder.
You breaking up. And you breaking up, you motherfucker. You fucking asshole. You're breaking up, you fucking retard.
What, Dad?
Pull your head out, you
Gary's like
fucking ass.
Gary, Christ like hearing. What? Ed?
You're Ed's an asshole.
There's a guy in a red shirt sitting next to him,
Hi.
and I'm in the back waving at you.
I bet.
See this?
Kids. Hey,
I type something in there and say, "Hey, what's up, Gary?"
come in here.
JC says, Gary, my sister thinks you're hot.
What?
JC says, Gary, my sister thinks you're hot.
Send us a picture of your sister to my phone.
Ah,
How old is she? 3?
How old is your sister?
How old is she?
4?
How old is your sister? Uh-huh.
5 people are watching right now. Gary, wave to the 5 people who are watching.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for watching. We
Huh?
appreciate
With
it.
that,
What, did you say that's the bottom?
what's down the bottom? What's down the bottom? Let's just type in the room.
How, JC says, how can my sister call the show?
Call my
Ah!
phone number.
And her sister is 82.
82. I think she got the show, Bob.
Go on his Facebook.
Hey, that's the show right there. Okay, I see. Hey, Josh, take a look at it. I'm gonna have Josh tell you where to go from here. Hang on. He's got it in the room, but here, look at. You can see where he's at. Tell him where you go.
All right.
Whoa, man.
All right. Let me see. Go back to the comments. Barely. You have to create an account.
You have to give it
How
to
do you do that?
Hang on, what? Say that again, Ed?
him.
All right, then just log in and then go back and then you can leave comments.
Yep. Yeah, you have to tell him now.
Oh, you're logged in? Then you're good to go. Then
Yep,
you're good to go.
Type something in there. He doesn't know where to
Type
type
something in the room.
Oh, to create a YouTube channel? That's what I mean. You have to create an account. You
Yep.
have to create a YouTube channel to be on the YouTube.
Yep. 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 You got a great account. Yep. Is that Ed?
Yeah, that's it.
Ed, go out there and create a goddamn account. You dummy. Do it. You do it, idiot. You fucking
Richard.
idiot. Fucking idiot. Create a fucking. I don't see you trying to be in the fucking room, you retard.
I agree. Stay with Donna.
Do it, Ed! Fucking asshole! You are a retard, you fucker!
Stay with
You
Donna.
fucking little asshole! You
No,
idiot!
they ran out
You
on the
idiot!
bill. They ran out without paying Randy.
Are you in? Are you? Fuck you! Are you in this room yet, you dumb
That's what
shit?
Randy told me. Yeah.
Hey! Oh, fuck your mom and shut up. Josh is going, oh my God. Josh is really cracking up.
Here,
Shut up, man.
here.
Shut the fuck up.
You.
Shut up, you fucking retard. Josh. Fuck your mom and shut up.
Ed,
Ah!
what are you got to him?
I'm
You got people on your wall talking to you. Oh, the girl. See, he turns around. See? See what I deal with every day, John? Is that
Yeah.
down at the bottom now? John, Richard Christie?
Richard asked, what's your favorite kind of beer?
Is that Richard Christie?
Bud, you like Bud? Ed, what you doing?
Watching your
Ed, what you
language,
doing?
young man.
Gary, that's Richard.
Ed, what you doing over there?
Richard Christie.
Richard Christie asked, what's your favorite kind of
Richard
beer?
Christie's in your room, Gary.
Huh?
That's Richard Sal.
Hi, Richard! Richard Shaw's in this room. Come in this room, you fucking retard.
Yeah, go
Get your ass in
Oh,
there, Ed.
what happened? Come to the show. Come on to the show.
Okay.
I didn't see you typing, you fucking retard. Where you at? fucking.
Gary, talk to Richard.
Hey, Richard.
Is he writing anymore? What do you
Richard says recording
What?
this for Monday's show.
Gary, Richard's recording
You know,
that
they
for
a
Monday.
bitch. You
Gary,
said,
Richard said he's recording this for Monday's
What?
show. He says he's recording this for Monday's show.
Monday show for what?
For Howard.
Howard. Oh,
You know you miss Howard, Gary.
you goddamn right, you fucking retard. Oh, you hung up. Yeah. Boom.
Ben King says Richard can screw and
He's gonna record it for the Monday show.
something.
Ah!
Phil Freeman says, "Hey Richard, hey Sal."
What?
I don't know.
Are you gonna record it, Richard? Is he gonna record it back?
He
You're
says,
doing it right now. You keep talking on the show, Gary.
just keep doing what you're doing, Gary.
Yep.
This is your show.
Tell him how you've been going. You went to wrestling matches and everything went on.
Richard
Tell him
says,
what we've been doing.
"Oh, listen to this." Richard says, "I hear you're not a virgin anymore."
No,
That's breaking
I'm not
news.
so virgin. No more.
That's breaking news.
Okay,
How
hey.
come you didn't call
Richard,
me?
ask him what the girl's name is.
Yeah.
Richard kept saying, like, that's breaking news. How come you didn't call me or Sal to break the news?
I don't have your fucking number, you asshole.
I would have known. I would have called him.
And Richard says, you know how mad Howard gets when you don't tell him this kind of
Boy, Howard's gonna be mad at you, Gary.
Yeah.
Who's the girl, Gary?
Yeah, who's the girl?
Not Mindy.
Who's the girl, Gary?
Michelle Stern.
Oh, wait. Andrea, huh?
Andrea.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Ben King said this. How much
Andrea.
We're safe on that one.
Ben said this. How much did you pay her?
I didn't pay her. We went to Las Vegas and won some money.
All right, let's see what else was.
Yep. Yep.
Did she have a pick? They're pretty much asking you, Gary, was the woman you with a man?
No. Fuck that shit.
All
Bring
right.
that shit up.
This is going to be some good audio for Monday or Tuesday.
What?
You're gonna be on the show Monday or Tuesday. Well, tell everybody in the Stern Nation hello, Gary.
What?
Tell
everybody out there-
Howard and them say hi.
Hi.
Hi from Gary the Conqueror.
Hi, everybody.
Tell them who you are.
Gary the Conqueror.
And Josh James from Oregon Wrestling Observer.
Of course, my buddy Josh, Oregon Wrestling Observer, helping us out.
Josh.
Hmm.
Bob asked you something.
No,
Everybody
Richard says you have to call in. Do you?
I don't have your fucking number.
You probably do, and you
I
just
do not.
forgot.
I need
No,
to
he
give
gets
me
the,
my
he
fucking
gets
phone.
he gets the
Asshole.
nothing but the, he gets
Hey.
the,
Give me my fucking number, you fucking little asshole. I got my phone right here. You fucking retard. Give me the fucking number.
hey, Gary. Tell them to ask Shuli and Sal for it. They got it.
What?
Shuli and Sal got it.
Send it to me.
Shuli and Sal
Fucking
got it.
retard. John.
Sorry, Josh. What's the matter with you?
All right, give them hell.
Welcome to my world, Josh.
God damn it.
Okay.
Give me the goddamn number.
Phil asked, "Is he Gary the retard?" Yes, this is Gary
Give
the
me
retard.
the retard. Now give me the conquer now.
Yep.
That's what Howard called me.
Okay, and Ben King
Hey,
says,
Richard, I got my computer. Uh-huh. Got my laptop.
"Okay." Richard asked this: "Do you even listen to the show anymore, Gary?"
What
I just
now,
got my
man?
phone. I listened to the music today.
What?
What?
And Ben
You were in
King
there, but you didn't log
says,
in.
"Can't wait to see you at the next
What?
concert at
Well, light in the window.
Stars."
What?
Richard Christie's in there now.
What? What?
I'm just reading what some of the comments say.
I can't hear you, bud. My phone's really acting up. Let me call you back in a little bit, okay?
Well, Richard, Gary says he
have any
does
idea.
listen to it on his phone.
I do. You let me get to come up?
What's it under? What name? Is there a Freeman in there on the list?
I get to come up on mine.
Josh, is there a Freeman on the list?
Yeah,
Phil Freeman, special ed.
yeah, Phil Freeman. Yeah.
Yep.
Tell what he said. What he's saying.
He's
Special ed's in there, Gary.
okay. He
Hold on a
says
minute.
he is Gary.
They didn't know you were. Josh didn't know your name was Phil Freeman.
Yeah, I didn't know that was you. I didn't know that was you, Ed.
Okay, buddy.
Special ed's Phil Freeman.
Yeah, I'll see you in a minute.
I know. All right. He
Bye.
always is.
Richard asked this to you, Gary. Is the person you lost your virginity
No.
to in the room with you right now?
Who?
I mean, you, Josh.
No.
Nope.
No.
Who is she? Who is it, Gary?
What's her name, Gary?
Who?
The girl you
Who's the
lost
girl?
your virginity to.
Josh.
Shut up, Bob. Shut your freaking up. You fucking retard.
Call Sal or Chet on Monday.
I
have.
said that's why I give
I
you
got
fucking
Sal.
number.
I've got Sal's number. I'll call him Monday.
Fucking asshole. You call me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
You think you got another
Okay,
show? Try mine.
No, it's just like,
Huh?
okay. Bob cock blocking.
What?
Richard, you're an asshole.
Victor said it.
Or even better, save it for the show.
What? What is it?
Nothing.
They're trying to give you a name, Bob.
I know what he's doing.
I'm trying to give you a name.
We spent almost a week in Kansas with him, remember?
What?
We spent a week in Kansas with Richard.
Hey, Richard,
poor
how's
Dave.
the weather back to New York? Is it cold, snowy, or what?
Let him answer.
Huh?
Let him answer.
Okay. He can already type so fast.
No.
You should. What do you say?
Richard says, Gary, what's the white stuff that comes out of your
I know what he's doing. Avoid it.
yeah.
I know what he's talking about.
I was starting to read and I was like,
Yeah.
Nope.
He has no idea. Just say he has no idea.
Nope.
Richard, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole, Richard.
7 people are watching it right now, Gary. So wait.
Richard's probably on the floor laughing.
Yes,
Probably is.
Richard's
Probably on the floor.
but Richard's a
cracking
great
up.
guy.
Come on, go record this. I dare you.
He
I
is.
triple dare you.
Gary, he probably is.
Good. Record the motherfucker. I don't care.
Hey, Gary, I got to ask you, what do you think of Sal's Stockburger?
What?
What do you think about Sal Govanelli?
Sal?
What do you think of Sal? Come on, Gary, what do you think of Sal?
It's an asshole.
Why? What about Julie?
Julie, I like him.
What about Benji?
Benji, he's okay.
What about Robin?
Huh?
What about Robin?
She's hot and cute.
What do you like about Robin?
She got big boobies. Big boobies.
Oh, Richard said this. Bob, you're gay.
Ah!
Show what to say.
And Ben King says, Richard better not make me go Sands of Anarchy on his butt.
You better click on that. He said.
Okay. Juan Batista.
Juan Batista.
Yeah. My grandmother wants to. Yeah.
Go out with Gary, right?
You could say that.
Yep.
Phil Freeman.
And what's Phil saying?
Gay Gary, how about you and me one-on-one in the ring on the Howard Stern show? and everyone has to bet on us, but whoever wins gets to keep the money.
The what? The money?
Yeah, he wants to challenge you to, I think, like a wrestling match or a boxing match on the Howard Stern show.
No, but we got an art match.
Guess
Art match.
hey, you split people's heads open, Gary. I've watched you do it.
The what?
The big Samoan dude next to you. I'm not Samoan.
Nope.
I'm a Native American.
Yep.
But
Tipo Cocourer.
You like this, don't you?
the big Samoan dude next to you should be your new caretaker. No.
No.
He is cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. But one, I'm not Samoan.
Nope.
And two, no, I can never do that with Gary.
Nope. Nope.
I know you're doing what I do.
Bob's stronger than me. And so I love Gary, but no, I could never do that.
The
Gary,
money.
Gary, what's your favorite weekend thing to do on weekends, Gary?
Huh?
What do you like to do on weekends?
Go see the movies
What else?
and go to the action matches.
Yeah, when you get a
And everybody only have a kendo stick. Damn.
Hey, Richard, just off the line, did you see the show where we got to hang up with the Trailer Park Boys up in Portland?
Trailer Park
Gary
Boys.
and Mike were twins. Bubbles and Gary look like twins.
Oh, Ben King says Gary is great, but Bob deserves him.
Gary's great, but Bob deserves it.
You deserve Gary.
Well, thanks a lot.
And
Good luck. I had a brother like
Hey!
Gary. That's why I'm only reading
Richard
Did you
said,
see that? Did you see that?
nope.
the picture went down, so you ruined it.
Yeah.
Camera's over in front of you, Gary.
Wait a minute.
Right here, Gary. You did it again. Richard says, "Hey Moana, show me your."
Camera's over the other way, Gary. There. Move it farther forward.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hey. See that? See that? That's it.
Gary, what's her name?
I don't remember.
Too many women, not enough names, right?
Who is this?
I don't know.
So is that a deal, Gary, or no deal? And it's a wrestling match. Special Ed wants to face you in a wrestling match.
Yeah, no.
He says no.
I'm gonna get me a kendo stick.
Ben King says, "I remember her," and that.
Ed's just trying to get on his stern toes. What
Yep.
he's doing.
I know.
And then another one. What was it?
Oh, Richard said, "To be honest, Bob, this is
Turn
the
the
first
fuck
time
on!
I've ever seen this show."
Trailer Park Boys.
And Trailer Park Boys and Gary? Yeah, that's Trailer Park Boys.
Okay,
With Josh.
and
With the Josh, Gary.
Sorry. Yep. Don't bring it on me. Yeah.
Bubbles and Gary together.
Trailer Park Boys.
Richard said this. To be honest, Bob, this is the first time I've ever seen this show, and a old buddy of mine sent me this link, and I'm here in the studio trying to find clips to make this show. And I found gold.
Thanks a lot, Richard.
Richard.
The first time Josh got it, Josh created this site for us. We've been doing the Facebook chat, and then Josh created the YouTube live. And we're here every Thursday at 4:32.
Yeah, I created this channel for
It
Gary.
went down
So
4:30 every Thursday on, it would be 3 hours difference, 5, 6, 7:30, 8:30 your time. But why are you at the studio this late, Richard?
Yeah.
maybe he's editing some.
Yeah, but he's got a life. He's got a wife and stuff.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It's probably a program they're doing.
Probably.
There's
They
other
are
videos coming out.
typing here.
Phil says,
Richard and Sal are two of the hardest workers there, along with Benji and
Yep.
Will.
Bill.
Phil says, "Coward, I knew you would back out of the deal."
Who? Howard?
No, Phil.
Phil.
Bill.
AKA Ed.
How about you meet in Times Square, Phil? Forget that. Right in the middle of the park. Right in the middle of Times Square.
Yep.
And
Times
he'll bring Beetlejuice to just give you an advantage because he's shorter.
Richard says he's doing some phony phone calls editing.
Oh yeah,
Tony
Gary's
Phone
doing that.
Tony
Tell Gary, we
Phone
have
call.
Gary do the prank call.
Hey, you want to call me up, asshole? You got my fucking number? You fucking retard? Come on, call me up. Come on.
But he says, but now I'm taking a giant dump right now.
Oh.
He's taking it, Gary.
Yeah, he's taking a Gary.
Don't
And he approves.
fall the toilet, asshole. I did that in New York. Fucking retard.
Hey Richard, off the subject right now. If I decided to fly back to New York with Gary just for the hell of it for a couple of days, would there still be a chance we could swing by the studio and say hi to you guys?
You want you to come?
That would be nice. I just gotta get the day off.
Yep. Yep. You probably could.
We'd have Foster Brooks fly the plane.
Fly you back to
Is
New
that
York.
okay with you, Josh?
Huh?
Foster Brooks could be the pilot. What do you say?
That's
Benny.
Yeah, he says, I'll take up the challenge for Gary. He's my friend and nobody talks to him.
Oh,
like
Benny!
that.
Oh, Ben, that's Sons of Anarchy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben!
You never been to New York?
I've never been to New York.
You're not
You
been-
never been to New York.
Would have to get approved from Gary. Unfortunately, I can't make that call. Sorry.
Oh, I understand that. I just understand that. I totally do that.
But
I would like to come back to New York for a couple of days, and then, if we're there, we'll just let you know ahead of time, see if we can get to pop in the studio and say hi. No big deal, Rich. Totally understand, bud.
who's that? Who you talking to?
Richard,
Richard? Richard?
what happened to your red hair, Gary?
Huh?
What happened to your red hair?
What?
What happened to your red hair?
Yeah, your red hair.
It's all gone.
And Richard says, me too, Bob.
Okay.
You what? What did you say?
I was just reading a comment.
Richard and Sal and all the guys back there are damn good people.
Yep.
They maybe come off as assholes all the time, but they're really good
You
people.
probably you go back.
I've watched the Howard Stern show a couple of times, and I could tell every time I watch it, I was like, I feel like I'm watching me and my friends.
You haven't seen Gary's birthday party.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, I feel like I'm watching my friends on TV.
Right? Yep.
And I like the show. I really do.
You
I do
do?
like the show.
You like Howard Stern, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I got the movie called Private Parts.
That's the Howard movie.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen that?
No, I haven't, actually.
You never seen it?
No.
You want?
Oh, Gary, me and you never had a beer. Are you willing to have one with me? From Richard.
Yes!
Oh,
That's
yeah,
damn right!
well,
Let's go get drunk! Motherfucker!
he said if you call him motherfucker again, he's not going to get drunk with you.
I get drunk! Hey, Richard, how do you
Richard.
like this show now?
Richard says, if so, what kind? Because I love IPAs.
I what?
He says, I love IPAs. Never heard that type of beer.
I don't know.
I don't drink, so I wouldn't.
How do you
IPA, I don't know it. Unless
And
it's ale.
also, Phil says, if you're going to do that, Bob should go in June so we can meet up.
do
I'm
that?
not going to work around your schedule, Ed.
Yep.
Okay, Ben King says, one beer, and Gary is toasty. You're going to give him the
No.
toast.
No.
You're not going to give them the cheer?
Hey, Richard, you know Gary, what he's like in the backstage before the shows at times. One guy just finally saw the picture of him as Adolf Hitler. Didn't understand what it was all about.
I had a friend of mine who asked me about that. So
Who was that?
when
When
you
you were dressed up as Adolf Hitler getting the last Jew, which would be Bob Levy.
Yep.
now I got something to tell him now. So I was
Has
really
anybody ever bought Hey, Richard and Sal? Have
Oh,
you ever
it's,
bought Levy's lately? Have you ever bought Levy's lately?
What's Richard saying? If so,
Uh,
what?
Ben King says IPA is a Indian peel apple. I don't know.
Is it an ale? Apple?
Yeah,
or-
ale.
Ale,
Yep.
okay, that's what I thought.
Never heard of it. Like I said, I don't drink, so
Sounds good to me.
Who's that right there?
that's Ben King.
Huh?
That's Benny.
Benny.
Sons of Anarchy.
Ben?
Yeah,
Ben?
Benny.
Sons of Anarchy. The guy, the big guy, the beard, does stars with us. Who
Yep.
does stars with us all the time, Gary?
I know. He's in the room.
And you guys will all treat Richard Christie with total respect.
Yep.
Sometimes he doesn't have it coming, but do it anyway.
You what?
He knows what I mean.
Nope.
Actually, Richard was in, what movie were you in, Richard, that you played God darn it, one of those goddamn white supremacist type things. What was the name of the movie?
You know your phone?
Yeah.
You played a part in the movie,
Oh.
what are the guys that wear the cones on their head? Josh?
Huh?
The guys that wear the cones on their head, the white.
Cone. The Coneheads.
No, like the black, white. They hate supremacist white people.
Oh, the KKK.
KKK. He was a KKK, and I can't remember what the name of the movie was.
I don't remember.
Richard was in it.
Philly Freeman says F. Richard, laugh out loud.
Yep.
It tells you right there what to say.
Do you still drink Budweiser? I remember on your hot day with her a while back, you had a Bud.
Yeah.
I was in an episode of Portlandia.
That was Benny. That's Benny. He was in Portlandia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reggie.
I was
And,
talking about Richard. Richard was in that. I can't want to say it was a.
And also, Benny says that tastes too much like hopes to me for my liking. The clan Dallas is well known for the past with the clan.
Yeah. Well, Richard Christie played a part of the clan
Yep.
in the movie, and I keep thinking it was something like Harold and Kumar type thing,
Oh yeah.
or Dude, Where's My Car, things like that. I don't know. One of
Dude,
those
Where's My
comical
Car?
shows. Did a great job. How we getting in here anyway? We're running up on our time.
Yeah, it
We
is.
still got to figure out a way to bring cameras in this room, or get a room where we can bring cameras in.
Right.
Josh will work on that.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Richard said.
What was it?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, Richard right there.
We
at the
dropped the
bottom.
cake and rolled down the hill with it and made a mess. And
Hey, Richard, when you guys coming to Oregon?
no, they want to when you're going to New York.
No, I want to come to Oregon.
What are they gonna do here?
Do a comedy show. God
Where?
damn it.
At your house?
No, it's Portland.
Well, that's up to them.
Portland and
I'd love to
Seattle.
I'd love to do a comedy show with them in Portland. We had a good time with them when they were in Portland.
Harold
They came to
and
Portland with us
Kumar.
before.
Portland and Seattle.
Harold
when
and
you
Kumar,
guys
White
coming here?
Castle.
I knew that's what it was. I said Hillary and Kumar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
White Castle.
It was
Jeez,
White Castle 2,
I haven't seen
think.
that movie in
It
a
was the
while.
second
You
one.
haven't?
Not for a long
It
time.
was the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
When
think
you
it
guys
was,
come to
I
Oregon,
think it was the
Richard?
second movie. I think it was.
White Castle's the first movie.
But there was a
When you
Yeah,
guys
the
coming
second
to
one.
Oregon?
Yeah, what was the second
I
one? again? I
talked
don't
to
remember.
Julie about
Was
that
the first one or the
weekend
second
in
movie,
September.
Richard?
White Castle's the first movie.
But I thought that one was called White Castle 2
But
or
what
something
you
like that.
do?
No,
Hey,
it's the same people,
Josh.
but it's different. Hang on,
Okay.
Gary. It's still the same people, but I don't remember what the
Yeah,
second one's
okay,
called.
okay.
Yeah.
what you do at the shower stone people came here
Now
to do a comedy
You know
show.
why I know it's Richard? Because what he just said.
Yeah.
He knew the movie. Other
Yeah.
people wouldn't know this.
What would you do if the stone people came to Oregon?
I would ask them, like, I could interview them on my show.
Yep,
for sure.
yep,
But,
yep.
I don't know. I never really thought of it.
Hey, Richard, when we went to Kansas and they were camping out along the lake with, Yucko the Clown and all the rest of
Yep.
them, what was your part in the movie
Oh, Richard.
during the camping out? This way it'll tell me if it knows it's Richard Christie or not.
7 people are watching right now. Gary, wave to the people.
How many?
7. Now 6.
400.
Well, Richard's one of them. That's count.
Yep.
That's count.
Yeah.
Richard Christie alone saying we got to.
Yep.
We're gonna try and set this room up, Richard, where we can get cameras to come in and see each other and
Yep.
chat back and forth, and we're gonna find a room where it's similar to it.
All right.
If YouTube has a chat room, we'd love it too.
We've been on for 45 minutes.
Well, that's after you wrote in there.
Let me see.
Hello.
Hey Gary, what you doing?
Hold on a minute, Bob.
What?
Hold on a minute, Bob. Here, come in, talk to Becky for a minute.
Go ahead, go.
Talk to her for a minute. Tell her to get in the show. Becky's on my
All right,
phone.
Hang on.
That's my
You hung
niece.
up the phone on her, Gary.
Huh?
You hung it up when you threw it at me.
Oh. Well, Richard says as soon as
Yeah,
Don't call her back. Don't call her back. Don't call back later. Don't call back later.
She called me back.
Richard says as soon as you show me your cock-a-doodle-doo.
No.
And Gary's a great tent putter upper too.
Huh?
Gary was a great. You've seen the movie
Let
Gary,
me call it back.
Whack Pack of the Christie Farm? We gotta find that and bring it up.
I think so. I'm trying to put together a
But one more
What, Gary?
minute.
A what?
I'm trying to put together a bit nicest whack pack cock winning takes $5,000.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, come here, Bob.
I
Come
can
here.
hear. I can hear it. Talk to her. Talk to
Come,
her.
Bob, come here.
She wants to talk to
How
me.
you doing? Talk to her.
Okay, well he's on the show.
Yep.
Sam is working
Yep.
on
That's
this
my
bit.
niece.
No problem. I'll tell him to call him in the morning.
Yep. Yep. That was Becky.
Okay, you know damn well he's gonna call you as soon as the show's over, don't you?
You what?
You know he's gonna call you as soon as the show's over, don't you?
Really good.
I'll tell him anyway.
You in?
Bye, hon.
Yep.
He'll call you tomorrow.
Okay.
And now Richard says Sam is working on this bit. And he says again, you in, Gary?
For what's he working on?
Trying to put together a bit nicest whack pack cock winning takes $5,000.
What is it?
Go ahead, Josh.
A cake.
Even Josh is blushing. He's laughing. Look at Josh laugh.
Wow.
You gotta understand these guys.
I get it.
Are you in, Gary?
What?
You want $5,000?
Yep.
Are you in for it?
Yep.
Gary's in.
5,000.
He has no idea what you're talking about, but he's in.
I'm going to spill cake in his face. I'm good at that. Smack. Spill all his fucking face.
I'm glad to see you, Richard. I'm glad you're in here, Richard. It's really good to see you again, buddy.
The buddy's
Good to
been
talk with
busy
you.
in New York.
Huh?
They're not like you. They
He's at
don't
the
sit
studio right
around.
now.
They just don't sit around. They work.
He's the one that called us. We didn't call him.
Huh?
He called us. We didn't call him.
Yeah, I know. It's them in the show. It was on my Facebook.
He said when you come back to New York, you gotta have your red hair back. You
Gary
gotta dye your
with
hair
red
red again.
Gary with red hair.
No, I don't.
Hey, you think they finally killed that flu back in New York, Gary? Think they ever killed that flu?
You what?
Think they finally killed the flu off?
Dude, you done blue.
Think they've killed it off yet?
Yep.
Wait a minute. He went back there for his birthday and the goddamn flu actually came in the room.
Right?
The flu.
Yeah,
Wings
he
and all
followed us.
flew in the room.
He followed us.
He follows us everywhere we go, don't
Yep.
sweat the Gary.
Yeah, he does.
You can't go anywhere without the flu.
Nope.
Hey, Richard, I don't know if you know about this or not.
Do it again, Josh.
We did the shows with the Iron Sheik and stuff like that. He's a good friend of mine. Do you know if he's still healthy and around, or did he pass, or
Iron Sheik's still alive.
he is?
Who?
Okay.
Who?
He's always on his Twitter. He called me a
Oh,
jabroni.
you see him on Twitter?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
he called me a jabroni.
He called you what?
A jabroni.
Jabroni.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's a word that he likes to say.
Trying to think. Think
Like when he's in the Iron Sheik mood, he's like, "You'll stick a jabroni, I'll give you the camel clutch," and all. You know how Iron Sheik always acts.
Like he treated me in the motel that day?
Yeah.
Iron Sheik.
Oh,
Bob knows Iron Sheik.
I know, real well.
Richard says, sorry about this, Richard. Do you have a mushroom tip or an ant eater?
What?
I know what he's talking about.
I
Package.
ah,
And
and now he wants you to answer, Gary.
You what?
ask him we got carry the questions.
Okay, Richard says this. Do you have a mushroom tip or an ant eater?
Nope.
What do you have? You have one or the other, don't you?
Nope.
He's not answering.
The
No,
other
that's
people
very
got
good.
watching. Yep. I don't know.
Hey, you guys, we're getting close to our deadline. We want to thank Richard for coming in
Yep.
here. And we want to thank Josh for Bessie coming over and helping us set this
Yep.
room up.
You're welcome, guys.
Hey,
Thank you for having
Richard,
me.
is this your Twitter account, Richard, or is this how you getting in here through? What are you coming through?
I'm talking to you.
He can hear.
No, he's not
Richard can
talking-
hear me.
He's
I just
talking to
wanna know if
Richard.
Richard's using
Oh.
Twitter, or how is he getting in the room? What link is he using?
He's using YouTube to
Maybe he's got YouTube. I never thought
Yep.
about that.
yeah.
right.
So you have
Turn
to
on your favorite.
you have to create a YouTube channel
Yep.
to be part of the
Okay, well,
the
he's
chat.
probably already got
This phone's that. Bob,
Bob's.
your
good
phone's
afternoon.
going off.
Joe's Bar and Grill speaking. What? What are you saying? Is Philip Freeman typing in there too?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Okay, just to clarify that word,
Hulk Hogan, what?
Brought down first. He's talking about the whole Iron Sheik thing.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, but he got beat by the Iron Sheik. Iron Sheik beat Hulk Hogan with the the camel clutch.
No, Hogan beat Iron Sheik with the leg drop.
Oh
Right.
yeah, okay, yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right, you're right.
I don't ever
Iron Sheik
remember.
was before The Rock and Hulk Hogan even came around.
I don't even remember hearing Hogan call someone a jabroni, but I remember hearing The Rock saying
Right.
jabroni all the time. But the reasons why he kept saying jabroni is, I think he asked permission from the Iron Sheik, if he can use that word, and she gave him his blessing.
Yeah.
I don't
All right.
ever remember hearing Hogan saying that. I could
The
be
Rock
wrong.
was. I mean, the Sheik was way before Hogan and way before
Not
Rock
Hogan.
ever even showed up.
Hey, Richard, when are you going to get this on the Stern Show?
Richard says, I told you a buddy of mine sent me the link from Facebook.
Hold on.
Yeah, I want you to send it to him. You want Bob to send it to him?
Probably Sal.
Bob,
Probably Sal sent it to him.
Bob,
What?
you want you to send the link?
No.
I know. Somebody
Richard-
sent it to Richard.
Yes, someone send Richard the video so he can watch us. So he already knows where your YouTube
Right,
channel's
yep, on the video.
Okay, Ed. We'll talk to you later, buddy.
at. And he said that he thought this was fake. He thought this was a fake
What's that,
YouTube
Mike?
channel.
Huh?
Is that really Richard Christie or is it
No, that's real, Richard. Christie. I asked him certain questions, but don't be giving him any shit or pumping him for questions because you can't do that or I'll be pissed off. I have to block you.
This
That's
Bob
our friend
talking
Richard
to.
Christie from the Stern Show.
This Bob talking to.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Ed.
Huh?
Ed.
Oh, Ed?
No, see, there you go. You can't do that. We'll have to block you. We don't want to do that.
Nope.
You'll treat our friends with respect. You'll treat our friends with respect. Yeah, it won't do you no good. It won't happen.
Nope.
You'd
Nope.
have a better chance of wrestling Gary.
Nope.
Well, then you'll have to take on the one guy you can't beat, and that's Beetlejuice.
Nope. Beetlejuice will kick your ass, man.
Okay, bud, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna. All right.
Shut up, Ed.
Tough guy, Ed.
Bye.
All right, bud. We'll talk at you later.
Bye.
Richard thought this YouTube channel was fake, so he clicked on it to make sure. Then he saw Gary.
Did you hear that, Bob?
We did.
Richard thought this whole YouTube channel was fake. He thought
Yep.
this was just a person making a YouTube
Gary.
channel.
Tell Richard. Give him what do we say when we find out the flu's in the room?
What?
The flu's in the club. What do you tell him?
Here from the club?
No. What do you tell him? What's the code for a shoe?
What?
What do you tell him when there's a flu in the room?
You done the blue.
And who? Yeah, who called? They called you up on the phone, didn't they?
Yep. Yeah, they did.
It's my
Is
mom.
that your phone?
Yeah, it was my mom.
Your mom? We'll
Yeah.
see what.
I don't know. I
Don't
can't.
know.
I can't answer at the moment. Sorry.
Okay, Rich, we're gonna back out here, buddy. We got to get Josh back to Corvallis. He lives about 10 miles away. Come over and help us out.
Yep.
Really appreciate his help. Richard, so good seeing you in the room, buddy. Talking to you again. Say hi to all the guys.
Yep. Say hi to everybody.
Give them our love. We'd like to
Yep.
make it back if they have Howard have the closing show.
Yep.
You know, he's gonna supposedly quit at the end of the year. We'd love to come back for that. Take care, my man.
Take
Yeah.
care, everybody.
We're on every Thursday, same time.
If they close the show out, bye.
Richard says, "Classic Gary." Classic Gary.
Classic Gary. Yep.
All right, bye, everybody.
Are you gonna come back over and get Josh?
Yeah,
Huh?
I'll definitely.
Yeah,